Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of The Good
Game.
Fuck-ups.
Who are currently in the process of checking our privileges right now. So, yeah, needless to say, I saw that episode of South Park last night.
Did you PC, bro?
Fucking PC principle.
Unfortunately, I missed it, so I'm gonna be completely in the dark to all these references.
Oh, man, you missed out on some
I'll watch
brilliant
it
fucking
eventually.
shit. I think you can go to southpark.com and watch it.
I don't know if they do that anymore since their Hulu partnership.
Well, at the very least, you could probably still watch it without signing up for Hulu. I'd imagine. Because that's how it used to work for a while, where you could just watch, like, the more recent episodes, and if you wanted to watch the older ones, you had to sign up for their program.
Maybe.
Then again, they'll probably play it this weekend, too.
Should have just been here.
Oh, fucking PC principle. Do you think they're actually going to continue on with that arc? Like they did with Lord?
I hope so. At least just give better closure to that whole story.
Right.
La 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 la, I am Lord.
Yeah, we know you are. Oh, fucking A. So, we are here joined by our host, Dr.Captain.
That's you.
Hi.
Well, who are you?
Oh, I'm the loud kid.
Well, then I'm the NPC, as per usual.
And we're down a person, as people probably had no doubt heard at this point. So, yeah, remember Deg's whole story about the whole dentist appointment that he had?
Uh-oh.
Apparently that really fucking got to him, so he's actually not here with us today.
Yeesh. I hope he feels better.
I hope so too, man, but, you know, I figure he probably could use a break as well, just because, like, you know, he's been kind of stuck at his house and, like, unable to really do much. You know, aside from playing, like, Metal Gear and all that shit.
Why would you need to go out of your house? You have Metal Gear.
Well, you see, occasionally people just want to go outside of their house and, you know, maybe
But Metal Gear.
do things with, you know, significant others.
Metal Gear.
I'm just saying, dude.
And sometimes you get drunk and you try to Fulton real animals.
Oh. See, that's another reason to not go outside.
So...
Oh, man.
So
Why don't we go ahead and get into how our week has been? Dan, I want you to start off because I kind of want you to get into your feeling about Nexon right now.
feeling.
Because it kind of plays into what you've been doing this week.
Oh, yeah. It's like...
What did our favorite Korean MMORPG manufacturer do today?
Oh, man, yeah, I felt like it's been a bad week for video games, and Nexon really put the icing on the coxicle this time. So I don't know if anyone remembered, but back in November, they announced they were working on a Ghost in the Shell video game.
Really?
And they had a trailer out for TGS this week. And, oh god. You know, it was even said in the trailer, Ghost in the Shell, a world with possibilities only limited by human imagination. And you know what Nexon does with the IP? Do you know what they did? They created a free-to-play, first-person shooter, online only.
What?
That's a complete reskin of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
It really is.
Down to having the same kind of music in their trailer. They had a fucking Imagine Dragons song playing in the trailer to all the Call of Duty shoot 'em up gameplay.
I have to see this.
You do.
It's pretty painful, dude. I'm warning you.
It's the worst. I almost wanted to throw up. It was I could not handle it.
Kind of like the Forza thing on Oculus.
Well, not in a disorienting way, in a why dear God way. Oh yeah,
okay.
here. I'll have to send it to you later. I have it.
Yeah,
Like,
let's not
okay,
play it now
so it
because
was
it
more
does
like-
have copyrighted music.
So it was more like our reactions to Federation Force.
Probably, you know, huh? Now I'm trying to compare the two.
But no, it's like I've heard the term "we want the Call of Duty audience," but this goes above and beyond that.
We really want the Call of Duty audience.
The cock of duty.
So no, we want the people who are too poor to pay for Call of Duty year after year. Yeah, I don't care. I'll put that as a hashtag even. Hashtag fuck Nexon.
Fuck Nexon.
Hashtag too poor for Call of Duty.
God, seriously. Oh man. I don't know. Hey, I've already voiced my opinions when it comes to Nexon with Dungeon to Fighter.
Well, it's okay. They're the ones who decided that it had no future in the West, so they shut it down. And then everyone got mad, so Neopal went over their heads and released a global version. I haven't touched it in a while, which is kind of sad.
I'm trying to remember. Didn't they do a couple other first-person shooters? Like, I know currently they're publishing Dirty Bomb, but what did they do? Combat Arms? Wasn't that a Call of Duty clone? Oh, not Call of Duty. Counter-Strike.
I wouldn't say it was that deep. Like, I don't think it was as deep as either of those. It was, one of those generic free-to-play shooter games where you have to grind to unlock weapons for a short period of time.
Grindfest, where you play as Run and Shoot Man.
Pretty much.
Yeah, except instead of unlocking stuff, you only rent it. And its only claim to fame... Yeah, that's how most free-to-play shooters work, is you pay in your money and you unlock this weapon for like a week.
Oh, wow. That's terrible. I'm glad I don't play free-to-play games.
And yeah, Combat Arms' only claim to fame was that it had a nutshot system. A feature in the game that actually rewarded you for shooting people in the balls.
I really feel there was another game out there that did that. Like, not just Sniper Elite, but like another game that went out of its way to notify you when you did a nutshot.
Well, there was Sniper Elite.
Well, I just said that.
But yeah.
Oh.
Really, hashtag fuck Nexon.
Yeah, fuck Nexon.
Maybe
I think we're starting to like make enemies out of some of these companies, though.
Maybe is there an X-ray move in Mortal Kombat where you like crush the dude's nuts or something?
Is Johnny Cage still in the game?
Yes, he is.
There you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I think in trailers for Mortal Kombat 9 and X, both having the X-ray of Johnny Cage's trademark nutshot.
How does that work on the girl fighters, though?
They get cum punted.
Pelvic bones? I don't know.
guess.
Yeah.
Punch him in the ovaries.
God damn it. Oh, man. So besides how you been feeling about Nexon right now? Which honestly, I'm sorry to interrupt you again, but now that I kind of thought about the whole Federation Force and Nexon, I'd probably say Nexon is worse.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, with a series like Ghost in the Shell, that's pretty fucking disappointing.
Yeah, like totally. If we were gonna get a Ghost in the Shell game, at the very least, I would hope it would be more Deus Ex, right?
Nexon in the first place.
I don't know, because they have a lot of money now. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Like, do something more like XCOM or more like Deus Ex, not Call of Duty. Like,
yeah.
I'm sure there are plenty of anime that would do Call of Duty better.
Right.
I mean, I can't name any right now, but I'm sure there's something out there that has less going for it that you could do that with. I mean, Attack on Titan can get a proper video game that actually feels faithful and interesting to what the concept of the show is. Ghost in the Shell gets a fucking COD clone.
And that's the way the Konami crumbles.
I kind of want to keep stoking the flames here. Like, dude, the NPC's pissed. I mean, I sympathize with him being pissed, but to be honest, I'm enjoying every second of it.
Legit, like, the movie is one of my favorite anime things of all time. Like, I don't get most of it on first glance, and standalone complex I can take or leave, but the Ghost in the Shell movie is amazing, and it deserves better.
I do need to watch more of that.
That would be a good one too. Again, just mash together Deus Ex, Metal Gear Solid, and XCOM into something, and there's your fucking standalone complex video game. Don't need fucking Imagine Dragons for Kill Streak, shoot, Advanced Warfare bullshit.
But Dan, welcome to the new age.
I'm breaking up inside.
I'll make you breathe in the chemicals, fucker.
Radioactive.
Time to get on the prison bus.
God, that song's fucking weird to me.
It's like, is that like the party bus?
I don't fucking know. All right, so yeah, I'm sorry I interrupted you before we started revisiting fucking that for a moment. Go ahead and get into what you've been up to.
That's honestly what I've been up to most of this week, is being mad at video games and grinding away at Disgaea again. That's really it. It's like, what do you expect me to do? I'm in college.
So, okay, hang on. When you're pissed off, you grind a Disgaea to like, as a stress reliever?
No, it kind of distracts me, actually.
I was gonna say, this guy is a very stressful game sometimes.
Yeah, it can be.
So your method from removing stress is by redirecting your stress into something else.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
We're not
Oh,
exactly
man.
teaching therapy here, though.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
I guess other than that, like, I'm ashamed to say I haven't been playing Dark Nexus Arena at all this week, even though they've actually had the servers open all week long.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to keep them open until Sunday. Like, I have to say, I got a match or two in, and like the Alienware event, it definitely added people to the server, so queue times are better. They're not always good still, though.
I still haven't really gone back after we've uploaded that video.
I don't know why.
I don't know, I just don't want to fucking play MOBAs alone anymore. Like, I've been kind of feeling that way with a lot of other MOBAs, too. Like, I haven't really gone back to League again, or... Shit. Well, okay, I won't say I've really gone back to Dota, because, I gotta be honest, the Rick and Morty pack is probably my only reason for really wanting to go to Dota now.
Well, you don't have the money for it, do you?
Uh,
Or not have, I'd say you have the money, but you're not going to spend it on a game you barely play.
Yeah, I don't have the drive just yet.
Yeah.
I don't know, I could just do it, just purely because I have nothing better to do.
If you want a watered down experience of it, you could just download the Rick and Morty announcer mod for TF2.
That might be kind of cool.
That I need to hear this. I want you to get that and try it out.
It's pretty funny. I saw a mod I actually kind of wanted to try out, just because I hate the SMG so much. Someone made a mod that replaces the sniper's SMG with dual pistols. It's like, I guess he's been working on trying to put decorated pistols in as part of the mod, but right now it's only the base pistols that work.
Right.
Love to see if it works on pure servers, though, considering it's still
Oh, probably not.
default models.
Probably not.
Eh.
And now we're finally getting some of the people in. Alright,
Yeah.
so that definitely covers Dan, and for the folks that just joined in, you missed us really getting pissed off at Nexon. Long story short, a Call of Duty game painted as Ghost in the Shell.
Call of Duty standalone complex.
Yeah. Anyway,
Or Ghost in the Shell Advanced Warfare, if you feel like calling it that.
pretty much. Alright, so
Wow.
what do you think? River, what you been up to?
School, some more school, homework.
Yeah, I know that
Metal
feel.
Slug Defense, and another free-to-play game which I've gotten into, Grand Sphere. It's a nice time waster.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of RPG-ish, but yeah, and Pathfinder, lots of Pathfinder, and that's pretty much like all my time.
Wow, Shayo's sharing the hatred of Nexon right now.
I don't know if they have balls to castrate Shayo. They're a company who have basically sold their soul to money.
They are slime. They are not people.
That's a good way to put it.
It's like the Blob.
They feast on your wallet.
Oh, man. So I guess that kind of covers what you've been up to, right?
Yeah. Not really. Just not really much else.
Well, I'll go ahead and kind of get through some of my things quickly. So, pretty much played a lot more Metal Gear Solid. And kind of got to a point where I really needed to take a break. So I played a not Ghost in the Shell type game. Maybe. I don't know. I guess Deus Ex would be kind of Ghost in the Shell, wouldn't it?
It's certainly not Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's true. So kind of just started playing the director's cut version of Deus Ex because it was on sale for like $1 a week or two ago, I think. And also a game that I know we've mentioned on the show before that I was kind of excited about was released in early access called the Orion Trail. Sorry. Dan had a picture
Trail.
up that made me have a Freudian slip right there.
That's what that game was. That
Yeah, the Orion Trail.
It's basically Oregon Trail combined with Star Trek.
Yes. And it's a pretty funny homage to it because one of the things I kind of enjoyed is like some of the different like little encounters that you have along the way. Like I had Dan try it out for a bit before we did the show.
Shirts.
Oh, in Dan's case, yeah, he pretty much killed the ship. Want to talk about that, Dan?
What did he do? Did he like open the airlock or some bullshit?
No, it's just that Jason was pushing for a balanced team.
I wasn't really pushing for a more balanced team. Like, you were doing that way on your own. I was telling you should probably focus on a stat.
You were saying we should get that guy to balance it out. Like,
more like by balance it out, I mean like at least getting him up there for you to have more points in like your
balance
your attack or something.
Balance does not equal special highs. I don't know. It's like you need to learn how to words.
All right, fine. You need to mid-max more, Dan.
But yeah, my problem with the game is that unless you spec deep into one particular statistic in the game, a lot of the decisions can be pretty much 50-50. Like,
well, they definitely were in your case.
It's like the system, it gives you a bonus. Like, it's hard to describe. That
I could probably help you out in that regard because it feels an awful lot like, like a D6 system where you have like a set difficulty and you have 2 initial dice, and depending on how much skill you have, adds more dice to the pool.
I feel like it's more like pulling something out of a hat, but at the same time, not really. You just have all these different chips, and adding your bonus adds more positive outcome chips to the. When you draw it out, it could be anything from a failure to a success to a catastrophic failure. The only thing I have with it is that the randomizer they use for the game, the way it randomizes it alternates between good and bad tokens every time. So
every time you get something good, you're always going to get something bad afterwards, and vice versa.
Well, no, it's just it shows the randomizer on screen, and your icon will go from good, bad, good, bad, good, bad until it stops.
Okay.
So it kind of makes it feel like your decisions are more 50-50 and chance-based than they are. It's a neat concept, but I don't think I'd drop money on it right now already because I don't pay into early access games. It's just not a good practice in my mind.
Oh, it's only early access?
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised by that myself, but whatever. I'll support these guys. Like, fucking, I'm a known Trekkie at this point, and it's a fucking good homage. Like, one of the away missions that I encountered was I actually had River like help out with this one too, because I was pretty much just sitting there just going full Shatner, and I deferred to River for his advice on what we should do about receiving coordinates and the tractor beam.
Random
or not the tractor beam, the transporter.
Teleporter, yeah. Well, so where did that send you?
So it sent me to a mirror universe of the ship.
Right. Okay.
And the thing that I like on away missions too is that when you actually have the dice changer actually kind of changes from success to red shirt. So you have a chance of actually making a critical success, and your successes are just based on how many red shirts you have.
Really?
Yes.
So you basically have to have more people to die for you in order to have good success.
You must always have a red shirt on you. Red shirts are important. They take the bullets.
Or in this case, the laser beams?
Phasers, lasers.
Pies.
There you go.
Pies, banana peels.
No, that was actually a part of my playthrough. 20 of my ensigns got baked into pies.
Yeah.
That's
There's a space villain that was an evil baker. I tried stealing his hat.
okay.
See, I love it. It's just that silly. Like, guys, it's $10 right now on early access. I say give it a shot. You know, like you can have your opinion on early access. That's a game I would consider complete, despite being in early access right now.
Game that I want to see. I don't know if it's on early access. I know the demo's been out for a while. Undertale. Look that
I
up.
heard something about
Might
that
look that
came
one
out
up.
this week.
I think I've talked about it on the show before. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about it today.
You should get that game, guys. Undertale.
Is it? Oh yeah, it came out this week.
Oh, the full game?
Yep.
Neat. Oh shit! I want to play that. Holy crap!
Oh, is this
Sorry.
that one game you were talking about that had like the
It's-
boss that would
Don't
dictate what you did or whatever?
And Goat Mom.
Sort of. It's not to spoil anything, but the game gets really meta, like more meta than most games. That
I've
get
got
meta.
somebody even playing it on my Steam account.
It's
You should bring him on here.
it takes your actions in the game and uses them against you psychologically.
Yeah, okay, so it is the one I'm thinking of. Alrighty. So, yeah, that kind of covers what we've been up to this week, and it looks like the chat room is going off on Destiny.
Yeah, I've just been enjoying all these hate hashtags we've been using. It's like Konami, Bungie, Nexon.
Destiny.
Who else do we add to our shit list?
Whoever was responsible for Federation Force.
What was it, Retro, was it?
No.
No,
Was-
Retro didn't have anything to do with it this time.
Oh, wait, no, that's right. It was one of the companies that focused more on...
No, it was the... No, I don't mean in producing it. I mean the person in charge.
Oh, okay.
The man himself, yeah.
I think he's the lead of the Prime series in general.
Probably.
'Cause, yeah, I actually like the dev team at least.
Oh, Next Level?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
okay.
they were responsible for the Punch-Out remake,
They
Luigi's
did-
Mansion
yeah.
2.
Oh yeah, they do good job on games.
Okay,
But-
yeah, so we can't hate Next Level for that
It
shit.
was just... Yeah, it was just Tanabe, the producer.
Yeah, Tanabe went in really weird directions with that game. And I'm still kind of holding my breath
See.
as to whether
Which
or
is
not
weird,
it's going to
'cause
be
he's-
okay.
Heck, he has a good track record. I mean, just recently he's been producer on a lot of games. Donkey Kong Country Returns, Dylan's Rolling Western, the Metroid Prime Hunter.
Yeah,
So he's been producing a lot of things that a lot of people like. I don't know.
He's done a lot of good stuff. This is like
Everybody has
one bad thing.
Everybody has that one bad thing they did. I think that's no secret at this point. And
Who knows?
it just happens to be Federation Force in his case.
I'm hoping it gets the Kimishima stamp of delay.
Yeah, if they could delay that so that, you know, they make it a better game overall.
God damn it. We'll get into that later.
Okay.
Alrighty, so
Well,
let's
why
go
not
ahead.
now?
Well, we'll get to the Nintendo stuff, like, because we got some other smaller things. Let's just kind of get out of the way. Like,
Fine,
Yeah.
give me a reason to stay. Okay.
yeah, pretty much. Like, let's kind of start it off with, you know, Sony. I'm gonna outright just say it. I think they're trying to follow in the footsteps of Xbox with the Kinect. How they've been talking lately about their Mobius, or not
wouldn't
Mobius,
say
Morpheus.
I don't know where you're getting that.
It's
but-
just a vibe I'm getting. Like, I'm just got a gut feeling. It's telling me they're gonna try and go along the path of the Kinect with this thing.
They're doing their own virtual reality helmet.
Yep. Yeah, Sony had their conference at Tokyo Game Show this week and announced a little more about their VR headset project, which has now been officially named PlayStation VR.
Yeah, it's going to be a separate gaming system.
Well, no, it's not going to be a new. It's going to be something that connects to the PS4.
Oh, it says new
But-
gaming platform.
Well,
Like,
it's
they
going to be
keep using
priced
quote.
as such,
Oh, okay.
meaning it's probably going to cost around $300 or $400 for the headset.
Meaning, here's a new console for your console.
Yeah, it'll launch. It'll launch at the first half of 2016, with 10 launch titles already lined up.
Which, by the way, speaking of, because I don't think we have that in our lineup. There was a patent that Nintendo filed for some shoulder buttons that basically functioned like mouse wheels.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about that.
So people are thinking now that the NX is basically going to be an upgraded gamepad that can be taken away as its own system.
Huh.
Huh.
That might be interesting.
Just thought I'd throw that in there, which also makes me apprehensive in a bad way.
Yeah. Either way, I see the VR thing going the way of PlayStation Move, or hell, especially the PlayStation 3D monitor.
I'm saying it. Like, that's kind of why I'm saying, like, I get the feeling it's going to be a lot like the Kinect. It's just going to be one of those useless devices that nobody's going to be interested in. That
What?
the company's just going to be
Everyone's
pushing super fucking
To
hard.
be fair, what PlayStation peripherals have succeeded? Ever.
Did the
Yeah.
PlayStation TV do well?
No,
That's kind of the
not
only
at
one
all.
that kind of came to mind.
That's not a peripheral.
Not
I'm
at
counting
all.
it.
But yeah, they touted the PlayStation Move
aside
for a
from
while.
the multi-tap.
PlayStation Move was out. They put out games for it, but it didn't wow anybody, and they kind of swept that under the rug. Same with 3D gaming. I'm sure some people will be interested in VR, but unless it takes off like it will on or like people are expecting it to on PC, who knows what they're gonna do with the VR. I doubt they're gonna shoehorn it like Kinect or like anything else out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely going to become an optional experience.
Well, yeah, for that price tag.
Anyway,
Like I said, I got my gut intuition telling me otherwise, but we'll see. So that bit out of the way, let's go ahead and get into something I'm a little bit happy about. So we actually have an announcement or a date for Star Wars Battlefront beta.
yeah, more specifically, we have the announcement that the open beta will be available to any and all users.
Huh.
Anyone can download it on PS4, Xbox One, or from Origin on PC, and play it when the beta launches in early October.
I smell network issues with server overloads.
It's a dice game, so it's like, yeah, what was your experience with the Battlefield Hardline beta?
I had fun. Like no,
I'm sensing a
no,
but.
unironically, like it was actually fun. I guess if I really had to throw in a but, I thought like their method for how you unlock weapons was kind of weirder than normal. Like with most Battlefields, how it works out, it's based on how long you played a particular class, and they still kind of have it like that. But they started doing that thing that bugged me about Call of Duty Black Ops, where you have to not only progress to unlock the item or weapon rather, but you also need to use the in-game money that you earn for being badass to get it too.
Well, that was just like Halo Reach and Halo 4.
Well,
I didn't like. I don't much care for that.
well, I'm sure you'll hate this, because I'll throw up my fuck EA hashtag, because they had a Q&A about stuff involving the beta, and they've confirmed they've confirmed 10 AI bots per side at maximum. So here, yeah, the fighter mode will have AI units in it. There are primary weapons only in the game. There are no sidearms.
What?
But you can customize your troopers with star cards, which, based on gameplay I've seen, are basically things you can equip to your character to add different abilities, like throwing certain grenades or buffing your fire rate or something. Or, so it's basically a combination of perks and equipment.
What? Why the fuck
But, yeah, only one
would there not be any sidearms?
beats me.
That's not only stupid as a gameplay decision, but like logically, why would you send your soldiers out without fucking sidearms?
Well, okay.
There's no vehicle
let me
upgrades.
ask an honest question that requires a Star Wars fan out there to maybe answer this. Do they actually have ammo in the Star Wars universe?
Technically, yes.
Go on.
There's cartridges, battery cartridges that they use for the laser guns.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
yeah, any laser-based weaponry in sci-fi works
They
on a
have
charge
charges.
system.
Yeah.
And even the original Battlefronts, the PS2 and all those had ammo systems.
Yeah, but at the
And
time when I
those
originally
even had sidearms.
okay, but at the time when I was originally playing it as a kid and such, like I was just looking at as the they just have to add in ammo because of gameplay reasons.
No,
That's how I
it's-
originally looked at it. So that's why I'm wondering, within the lore of Star Wars, is that true?
Well, you never see anybody reloading in the movies or TV shows, but
Not
there's
always.
definitely ammunition systems. But yeah, this is my 2 cents. People, don't buy into Star Wars Battlefront. Tell EA that you're not going to stand for a next-gen game that has less features than a game that came out over 10 years ago.
NPC, I would agree to that statement, but the problem is, the majority of the ears out there that would hear this, it's basically like you're an independent in the middle of Republicans and Democrats. No one's gonna vote for that. And if they are, they're not gonna win.
Well, if I don't care. I don't think it's something to stand for.
I agree.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at our hitbox chat right now. I can't help but laugh a little bit inside, just because it's like they're the people that couldn't get on Twitch, so they're finally starting to speak up. We exist.
It's Rikers Island.
Oh my goodness. Anyways.
Oh, okay. Apparently, yeah, there is ammo inside the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, like I said,
Oh,
there's
makes
Okay.
sense.
like battery packs, charges.
Yeah, all right then. Much a delay. Oh, huh.
Yes, Sheo, but we're gonna try and stay away from politics for right now.
Yeah.
Oh god, what is she trying to do?
If there's anything to get political about, it's video games.
Oh boy, no.
Alright, let's move on to the
Different
next
show,
story.
different show. Ask me off the air.
Speaking of Chewbacca's bow slinger, they actually made a Nerf version of that for Star Wars Episode 7. It actually looks kind of badass in how it works.
Wait,
Neat.
really? Chewbacca actually fired project? Wait, what?
He had the
Well,
bowcaster.
Oh, yeah, I know I know his thing was a crossbow.
Crossbow-shaped blaster.
Yeah, I know it was like a crossbow, but it actually fired not laser shit?
Apparently. I don't
No,
remember.
it fired lasers.
Now I'm fucking confused. I gotta rewatch the old trilogy.
Well, I don't think it was in the trilogy, but I think their
His bow-
weapons did do
Well,
it.
his
The
bowcast, I
weapon,
think, was,
but
yeah.
not actually firing.
Oh, okay, I get you. See, Hitbox is where the Star Wars fans hang out. Oh, are you actually looking up his crossbow? The
Oh, why
bowcaster.
not? Let's see.
Why don't you just look at the
Yeah.
initial description up at the very top?
You know what? While you're doing that, let's get on with the fucking
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah, seriously. We want to talk about.
on with the show.
We want to talk about weapons. Why don't we talk about how the Doom team is actually helping out with a lot of Fallout 4's weapon designs?
Mhm.
Dan?
Oh yeah, not the designs, but the gunplay itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in an interview and video that was recorded during E3 but published recently. Todd Howard was discussing the shooting gameplay of Fallout 4. And he mentioned that id Software had a hand in helping them tweak it from Fallout 3 and make it what we've seen in trailers so far. So the guns are gonna feel a lot better to people, whether or not they use VATS or not.
Neat. I know several people that prefer to play without VATS, so that'll be good for them.
I mean, we've seen a lot of the shooting in the game. It looks a lot better, right?
Yeah, I mean, it still looks like Fallout to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't pay attention that much to the first-person gameplay without the
Yeah.
VATS.
Mm-hmm.
Either
Either-
that or it just blew past my mind.
Yeah, I say it makes sense. They're within the same company, so there's no reason why they shouldn't have these. They shouldn't have a hand in helping each other.
Does
like
this mean
that.
we're gonna have some awesome chainsaw physics in the game now?
For the what's it called? The Ripper?
Yeah.
That would be neat.
It'd be pretty hilarious, but
You pull out the Ripper, your character says rip and tear.
Oh shit, dude, Sheo, what the fuck? What the actual fuck here? No, don't fuck Bethesda. Fallout's good. Fallout's good.
No, Fallout 4 is not. Fallout 4 has changed so much that it's barely a Fallout game at this point.
Look, let me have my hope, okay?
It's like calling Skyrim an Elder Scrolls game.
yeah, like I said, this is the fun thing to be political about.
Oh man.
I'm not saying it's going to be a bad game. It looks fan-fucking-tastic. And the story and the atmosphere are still going to be 100% Fallout. Gameplay, on the other hand, is a separate issue.
Oh man. You know, we probably should have paired this one up with the Star Wars, actually, come to think of it, since we're going into some E8 stuff again. Oh wow, is that Nerf you were talking about with Chewbacca?
It's got a fucking cartridge of
I think it's just a clip thing to hold, because you have to manually load because it's a crossbow.
Yeah, let's post that up on our Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, I'll get that, and they actually made a hardcore, actually worthwhile Stormtrooper blaster.
Neat. Yeah, we'll put that
Nerf?
shit up there.
Yeah.
That fires Nerf darts?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll definitely care if they have like Han's blaster.
Well, these are the ones they have right now.
Look, see? Even the fucking Nerf Stormtroopers get sidearmed.
It's come full circle, folks.
Put that picture in the fucking chat right now. Holy shit.
Oh, man. Make sure to get that on the Hitbox chat, too, with the two hipsters that, you know.
Okay. Let's try to move on from there.
Yeah, so there's actually been a rumor flying around for the past couple days.
A nasty rumor.
Yeah, about
hashtag fuck EA.
About EA making an attempt to buy out CD Projekt. And there you go, Hitbox.
That's funny to me.
Oh, hey, cool. We could just post up shit on Hitbox.
Huh.
I didn't know that feature.
No, there's a way to actually put the pictures into the Twitch one without the URL, but I don't know how.
Neat. Oh, hey, now the show can see it, too. That's the cool thing. Alright, shit. Maybe we ought to post our pictures up on Hitbox now. Hitbox has multiple uses. Here, I'll even scroll up a little bit so people can see that Chewbacca right there.
Oh, that's new. When did you do that? I didn't even notice that we had the chats displayed in the window.
Oh, like a couple episodes ago.
When I was gone.
Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, getting back to the whole CD Projekt thing. So how did that rumor get started anyway? Because I caught the tail end of it myself.
As soon as I saw a rumor that EA is going to buy out CD Projekt Red, I was like, ha! They wouldn't go for it anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't matter how much money you offer them. That company wants to stay as themselves. They want to grow slowly as themselves.
Yeah, I don't know where this supposed informant had his info from, but like I'm sure it's something that spread around Reddit or some other gaming community, but it's just a nasty rumor. It's like that's just insulting to associate people with AA like that.
Anyways, the people in charge said that they had no idea that these were even rumors.
Holy crap, there's one hell of a mass delay with Hitbox. I'm gonna have to address that next episode.
Just look into it. I thought you fixed that at one point.
I thought I did too, that's a thing.
Maybe you made it worse.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just get rid of the delay altogether, because I was trying to sync it up with both Twitch at the same time. Right. So, actually I think I can probably fix that right now. Go ahead and keep talking about the situation.
Well, there's not much more to say on that rumor. I said, it's a really insulting thing to associate someone with EA like that. I guess we can move on to the next thing. So, Square
Kingdom
Enix
Farts?
is also at TGS, and they announced another Kingdom Hearts release. It's like, hold your horses, guys. For once, this is another good thing. Like Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5, Square Enix is releasing a Kingdom Hearts 2.8 collection on the PS4.
Lol, what?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know why 2.8 specifically, except maybe because 0.2 and 3 minus 0.2 is 2.8, but...
Okay, but, like, this is silly.
This is going to be the first thing released on the PS4 in Kingdom Hearts, and it collects an HD version of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, I don't know if it's interactive, but yeah, cutscene collection from the Japan-only mobile game Kingdom Hearts Unchained X, which they've now called Kingdom Hearts X back cover, and a playable sequel of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep called Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep: A Fragmentary Passage.
What the fuck?
Just again, not only going to be a sequel to Birth.
Super ridiculous, but it's ultra mega ridiculous.
It's like not only going to lead up to. It's not only going to lead up to the original Kingdom Hearts as a sequel to Birth by Sleep, but the events will help tie in Kingdom Hearts 3 a little bit more.
So, okay, Dream Drop Distance was the 3DS title, right?
Yes.
With the
Fuck that
card
game.
combat?
No. What you're thinking of is Chain of Memories, which is for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay.
Dream Drop Distance was the
Wasn't it Dream Drop Dissonance before?
No.
Oh.
Dream Drop was kind of like a return to the original Kingdom Hearts playstyle, but they introduced this really ridiculous swap-out system where you had a time limit between both Sora and Riku.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so like, seriously, imagine, like, after a while you're trying to get through, like, Traverse Town or whatever the hell, Sora, and you're just, like, continuously in a boss fight, and then there's this timer that occasionally pops up near the end that continues to count down, I think even through the cutscene. No, probably not through the cutscene. That would just even be more ridiculous. But will continue to count down through your fight, and once the timer runs out, Sora passes out, and forcefully switching you over to Riku.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, that entire fucking game, like, fuck that. I'd rather watch the movie. Like, give me a fucking movie version of the story right there. I'll just watch it.
Like, you thought Halo 2 was bad.
Yeah.
God, right?
Either way, I do like these.
I like the way they did Halo 2, but that's just...
Yeah. I like these HD collections because since they've been doing them so frequently, it gives a great answer to those people who are otherwise royally fucked because Square Enix wants to release the main games on the PlayStation, then spin-offs on handhelds, then mobile game spin-offs and everything. So, you can collect everything and play it on one console rather than having to buy literally everything to play everything.
That's a good point. EA should take a note of that for Assassin's Creed.
That's Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Mm.
They're basically the same company to me. At
They've got
point.
enough things to worry about with Assassin's Creed. You saw Unity, right?
Ass Creed.
Did you know that apparently they actually released info for a Jack the Ripper DLC for the new Assassin's Creed game?
Yeah, I saw that today.
Well, why not? It makes a lot of sense.
I guess, but at the same time, like, it feels like... You know how you kind of felt when it came to World War II games, where you retired and the second they started going back, was like, oh god, we're going back to this again. I think that's kind of how I feel with...
like how I feel about zombie games.
Yeah, okay, maybe. That's kind of how I feel with Jack the Ripper, because there was such a huge fucking craze, like, during the early 2000s with Jack the Ripper. Like, probably even the mid-2000s, come to think of it.
Yeah, it does seem to be something I bring up anytime they mention Victorian London.
Anyways,
though I don't think there was an analog of him in Bloodborne. You know what I'd want to see for Assassin's Creed DLC? If they're going to do the Cockney Gangs feature of the game, I want to see a Clockwork Orange DLC.
Oh goodness!
A spin-off of that.
You just want your character to sing "Singing in the Rain," don't you?
No, mostly I just want delicious ultra-violence with my crew.
With your droogs.
Oh, that's cute. The Twitch chat and Hitbox chat are talking to each other now.
Well,
yeah,
that's because they can see each other.
I know, right? Isn't
Thanks
that
to
awesome?
the miracle of science. But one last thing I wanted to say on the whole Kingdom Hearts thing, the thing that pisses me off about it the most is that they call it 2.8, but they're using the Roman numerals for 2, and then they have a point, and then a regular Latin number system,
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. Honestly, when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts franchise, I love the games, but seriously, fuck all the portables. I think they should all be labeled as non-canon, and let's move the fuck on. Let's get our Kingdom Hearts 3
No,
already.
instead of that, you get your collections and enjoy it.
Fucking A. So do we want to get into some of the more
Here's
shit
your
that pisses
rehash,
us
sir.
off?
Yeah, let's get into some more piss and vinegar. Let's do this shit.
Jack the Ripper is a good guy. He was an assassin.
He didn't do nothing.
Oh fuck! I guess that means the delay's still up on Hitbox, but oh well.
Well, I'm sure the settings won't change until you restart the stream there.
Yeah.
No. See, he's an assassin that went rogue.
Oh fuck off!
He's part
Because
of the Illuminati.
edgy.
Oh man.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, moving on. So yeah, into some shit that pisses us off.
Actually, I have to agree with Sweeney on this one, and you should too.
Sweeney Todd DLC for Assassin's Creed. Okay, yeah, I can dig that.
Anyways, Shenmue 3!
Get one of the special Assassin's item is just meat pies you hand out to people.
I just thought I'm sorry.
Give him the shakes.
I'm sorry. I just thought of a great thing they could have done for a holiday tie-in. It's like, how about they do that as pre-order DLC for the new Assassin's Creed game? You pre-order the game and you get a special mini mission involving the Christmas Carol.
No.
It'd
No
be perfect.
exclusive DLC.
Well, it's Ubisoft, so come on. You know
They're
it's
gonna do it anyway.
Okay, Shenmue
Yeah,
3.
Shenmue 3. So, hey guys, remember that whole situation where I was kind of bitching about Shenmue back at E3?
You were bitching about it? I don't
Well,
remember
oh yeah, I was bitching about it, mostly just because I thought it was a complete... I thought it was bullshit that they used the PlayStation conference to fucking, shell out a goddamn Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, how Sony basically said, "Yeah, look at this Kickstarter. It's not from us, but look at it. It's cool. It's what we have, right?"
So, and then, oh yeah, by the way, we're funding this.
Yeah.
Off screen. Everyone had to have realized.
So-
Everyone had to infer that they were funding it.
So, guess who came back to crowdfunding? It's no secret
Yeah.
anymore since we've just been saying its name for a while.
Shenmue
Oops.
3.
Shenmue 3.
Shenmue
Yeah,
3.
Shenmue 3 is opening another crowdfunding campaign on Kickstarter.
Because apparently Sony's not paying them enough.
They've said since their first Kickstarter that Sony's going to fund the game. The Kickstarters are to basically fund stretch goals. Though what they call stretch goals, most people will call the rest of Shenmue 3.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is because, quote unquote, it's something for anyone who missed the original Kickstarter and wants to be part of the Shenmue legacy.
God damn it.
Well, that actually sounds good to me.
No, dude, do you not see what's going on here? It's not it's not this whole humble thing of, so you can be a part of the Kickstarter thing. That's a fucking mask, dude. They want more money. Let's be honest ourselves here.
Well, yeah, of course they want more money. No one's denying that.
It's like Yu Suzuki said that
But I'm saying that's a legit excuse.
They said that they need $10 million on their Kickstarter to truly have the features of an open world Shenmue game. They got $6.3 million already, so maybe he wants the rest of the $3.7 million to finish his game. Jeez.
They need that much money to pull in the guy who designed the Fox engine, huh?
Gee, I don't know what to think.
We'll get to that.
I didn't know that there was competition for being Japanese Tim Schafer.
Of course.
I didn't know that there was competition for
Maybe we should start having a weekly segment of who's going to be the next Tim Schafer.
Tim Schafer currently is still holding the title, by the way. Kind of has to, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Has he really done anything, or at least delayed something recently?
I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
You know what the worst part about all this is?
What?
Like anyone that doesn't own a PS4 gets totally shafted on this Kickstarter. It's like
It's
all
the game's only going to be for PS4.
No, they're looking at other platforms, but all the backer awards are PS4 exclusive, save for an $100 tier that gets you a digital download of the trial version of Shenmue 3.
Lol.
Yeah. So, you people wanted Shenmue 3, but at what cost?
Well, to be
What
fair,
cost?
the previous Shenmue games were on PlayStation, right? Only?
The original was on the Sega Dreamcast.
Okay, but that doesn't count.
I don't know how it doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Sega's not around anymore.
Speaking of Japanese Tim Schafer, though...
So, hey, oh boy. Mighty Number 9. More delays!
Yo, dog, I heard you like delays.
This show has a lot about delays.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, yeah, we reported recently that the Mighty Number 9 was officially confirmed delayed into 2016. And now, the trial version of the game...
That was originally announced to hold off the people that were pissed off about the delay.
Yes.
It was, I'm sorry we delayed our game. Here's a trial version that we're going to give you. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Now we have to delay that.
Yeah, it turns out the We're Sorry trial version of Mighty Number 9 was delayed after the game itself was delayed. They recently updated this saying that they have a reason for the delay, that being that fans wanted a trial version of the game that was unlimited and DRM free. So they decided to distribute it through the Humble store, but apparently they didn't know what that entailed, so it caused delays with the launch of the game. As of now, I don't think the trial version is still out. Some people have gotten their hands on it, but it was mostly a fluke. Honestly, the game still looks like crap.
Yeah.
They haven't put any effort into it at all since they started the other projects.
Yeah, the worst part about
and
this, the worst part about this
rather.
delay, they didn't even mention it except for at the bottom of a blog post about an art contest.
Yeah.
They kind of, they're like, hey, enter this to win such and such and get your thing posted here. Oh, by the way, the trial is delayed.
Fucking A.
It's like I just hear jokes that they're going to apologize for this delay by giving an exclusive backer wallpaper that also is going to get delayed.
Also, Shayo, I don't really think that would count for a fuck Sony hashtag. Going back to Shenmue. Who would deserve a hashtag fuck for that one?
The name of the company that is responsible for the Mega Man knockoff?
Yeah. No. That's... I'm talking about Shenmue, not...
Oh, for Shenmue?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's
That
his
works.
name, Yu Suzuki.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there is a Shantae Kickstarter. Yep, Shay, you better check on that. That's going to get delayed, too.
Oh,
we got a running trend here.
That's making a heck lot of progress, though. That's going to be less Mighty Number 9, more Shovel Knight. Okay, so... how about some more bad news?
Let's see. So getting more into delay situations, and I'll have to see what's going on with Hitbox real quick. So Star Fox is getting delayed.
Delays everywhere. Here's a delay for you. You want a delay? We got delays everywhere. They're free. We're giving them out.
Hey, look under your seats!
Free delays for everyone.
Like the Hitbox chat right now.
So
Sorry, Hitbox chat. I'm working on it.
So Miyamoto gave an announcement regarding Star Fox Zero that they're going to be delaying it to the first quarter of next year as opposed to doing a holiday release this year. And people are suspecting that's because of the new president that stepped in.
Yeah, actually, we have a thing on that. Pretty much just talking about...
Yeah,
Sorry. There we go.
Yeah, Nintendo's officially named a president to take the place of the late Satoru Iwata.
Tatsumi Kimishima.
Yep. And he was the president of the Pokemon Company for a large while. Used to be the first CEO of Nintendo of America over here before
Reggie
Reggie
wound up
stepped
taking
in.
it back.
He was also, before being president, the head of human resources at Nintendo.
Yeah, he's worked within several different areas in multiple companies, and has basically been
I'd be willing
voted
to-
up the wazoo because he's done such a good job.
I would even probably even say out there for him, like, he's probably the reason Gold and Silver was such a success.
No, I'd
well,
attribute that to Iwata.
I attribute that to a lot of different things, but he was definitely the one that was in charge when Pokemon became super successful in all forms of media.
Yeah.
No.
Oh god, Red
Okay.
Red Rocket, dude. Yes, they were making a new Star Fox game.
Yeah.
Where the hell have you kept your head,
But
dude?
no, I
Did you
attribute
not see E3 like at all, Red Rocket?
no, I attribute the success of Gold and Silver to a Satoru Iwata for one reason and one reason only. He was the one responsible for recoding the game's engine so they could actually fit the Kanto region into the game. Without him, there wouldn't have been a second region in the Gold and Silver.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah, that was all him.
I'm still disappointed a Pokemon game has yet to redo that.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell? I'm pretty sure the 3DS
they
is...
make more money putting separate regions into different games.
But dude, the 3DS should totally be able to handle that.
oh, it can. There's no question about that. But
Well-
they make more money by releasing more versions.
Well, not to mention, you have to worry about level scaling. Like, a lot of people didn't actually like
That's
the
true.
Kanto region because it was just such a breeze to get through. Otherwise, it was the level. There was no real level scaling on it to be a real challenge.
That's why Heart Gold and Soul Silver were such good games.
yeah.
The remakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, the only remakes that I genuinely liked better than the original game.
So yeah, Star Fox being delayed. The big reasons were given is they want to polish the game more, so players will be able to smoothly grasp the new style of play.
Smoothly grasp it.
Because that's Miyamoto's thing, is he really wants to show people what the Wii U gamepad can do, and wants to make sure people understand that with this new game.
Yep.
Like, it's sad that it's going to get delayed, but when it comes to Nintendo and delays, it usually results in an amazing product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, the more Miyamoto works on something, the better it turns out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as disappointing as it is to hear that the delay is happening, and by the way, hope you folks can forgive the cereal noise in the background.
I don't think anyone noticed it until you mentioned
I'm
it.
pretty sure someone noticed. These microphones have been picking up a lot lately. Especially that kid that was just outside, just screaming his ass off. Right, getting back on track though. When it comes to Nintendo delaying stuff, it usually is kind of okay. Like, they do indeed actually kind of work through the delays to kind of make shit a lot better. So, I mean, that's my fucking saving grace right there.
I just find this whole thing
Yeah.
ironic in that the whole point of their E3 was to, you know, bring up stuff that's going to be available as soon as possible.
Oh my
rather
God,
than
I told-
stuff that they're going to be working on for a while, and now they're delaying.
I forgot
the
about that.
main thing that
Yeah.
they displayed at
Like,
E3.
That's the only thing
besides
that
Super Mario
concerns
Maker.
me, really, is it leaves a huge gap in the release schedule. I mean, the only Wii U games coming out by the end of this year is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival,
Which, let's be honest, I don't...
it's a Mario Party clone with physical
Animal
DLC
Crossing.
tied to it.
Yeah.
And other than that, there's just Yoshi's Woolly World and Xenoblade Chronicles X, which have already released elsewhere in the world. So
they
there
both
isn't.
look like solid titles, to be honest.
It's like they look good, but there isn't anything much new coming to the Wii U this holiday.
Yeah.
It's kind of a problem when your flagship systems have nothing to play during the holiday.
Yeah, this has been one heck of a downhill ride for the Wii U.
Sure it has.
Splatoon's still great.
Yeah, that's true. That's the one thing they got. I'm just really kind of hoping they pull their act together next year,
Yeah.
because this year's kind of shot at this point.
Oh yeah, were you here when when you mentioned the good news that we're actually getting new 3DS systems in America?
Yeah, I wasn't. I don't think I was here for that, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, that's some good news.
It started with the Animal Crossing game.
Yeah. Speaking of other good news,
People are already buying Japanese faceplates online, and they've shot up in price.
Yeah, who's ready for Nintendo Directs to come back?
They stopped.
Yeah, they stopped.
Well, I mean, they weren't exactly like in metered periods.
Well, usually one a month,
Nah, I guess.
depending on what's released. But yes, there hasn't been one since the E3 presentation, and yeah, the Nintendo's confirmed that they will be continuing Nintendo Directs, but no details have come as to who's going to host these because, yeah, historically Satoru Iwata has been the host of Nintendo Direct, aside from a few specific directs that tied into specific games, like the Wonderful 101 Direct or the Splatoon Direct.
Yeah, I mean, they've always had other people on there who weren't the main host, but
To be fair, Sweeney, I don't think that's all that off.
No, now it's the Mario Maker machine.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mario Maker and Smash Brothers. Speaking of that, I can't play it on the 3DS. I need the Wii U gamepad or the GameCube controller. I can't use a circle pad anymore. It's terrible.
Whip.
Wow.
I really want to get the new 3DS system.
Already.
C-stick.
Well, let's see. Now that we kind of got through some of our Nintendo stuff, everybody get those hashtag fuck Konamis ready.
Hit the lever.
Because we've been saving it for this moment.
Bump, 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 bump. Bump, bump, bump.
So, I think it's no secret right now that a lot of people have found out that there's been a lot of missing content with Metal Gear 5.
Yeah.
Missing content?
Yeah.
Well, according
Stuff that was cut?
Yeah,
Stuff that was hidden behind walls?
No, according to PC Gamers, there's been a few people who have found files that relate to a third chapter of the game, like most of which is unfinished, and a lot more evidence of stuff that's been cut from the game entirely. Like especially if you've looked at features described before launch.
That's impressive considering the average playtime of this game.
Yeah, they've even found a cutscene that can't be accessed anywhere in the game that relates to the true ending of the game.
Wow.
Which we won't spoil here, folks. Not until at least a couple months have passed.
The only spoilers I can say is that it ties up the story a lot better than the ending you get is.
Huh.
So it actually provides some kind of progression towards things rather than just ending.
Well, that's disappointing.
It kind of is, and to be honest, I'm having a real cynical feeling that well, I think it was intentional, but at the same time, like I have just a cynical feeling telling me that it was done to basically be released as DLC for the game.
Well, there's only in most people's minds there's three possibilities. Either the third chapter was delayed to be a DLC expansion, it was completely cut due to budget constraints, or it was completely forgotten as Konami wanted to push this hard deadline and Kojima had to get the game out.
That third option sounds way more likely.
Yeah, I could hope for DLC, but I'm just assuming it's because they wanted their deadline. They weren't going to wait for Kojima to finish this game.
Mm-hmm.
That's still kind of sad. I mean...
Speaking of, time for more Konami badness.
Yeah, so here's where the real hashtag fuck Konamis come in. So, one of the overseers of the Fox engine has actually quit Konami.
The pretty much
main overseer, rather.
Yeah, the probably the main person responsible for developing the Fox engine, which is what the game runs on.
Julian Merceron?
I don't know.
Merceron.
Merceron is probably how it's pronounced.
There she goes, right there.
Konami, yeah, okay.
The guy responsible for making Metal Gear Solid 5 run so well has left the studio.
One thing he didn't do right. Why did the shadows tick with the seconds?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get more work. I mean, he's worked for Square Enix a lot. He's worked at Square Enix, IO Interactive, Eidos, Crystal Dynamics. He has a good resume. He'll find new work.
You think Valve would take him in?
That's why Shenmue 3 is having another Kickstarter. I told you. They wanted to hire this guy.
I was actually about to suggest wonder if Valve was going to try and hire this guy for Source 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I
so
guess
that they can restart development all over again?
Yeah. I guess he was just done after they got him. They got their engine for making Pro Evolution Soccer, and that's all they need.
Oh, look, with this new technology from your new engine,
Yeah.
we can do this new gameplay mechanic, which means we can restructure the story in this fashion, which means we have to rewrite everything. That's how Valve works, right?
Oh, man. Okay, so hang on. Actually, since you brought up the fucking soccer thing.
Yeah,
dude,
we've got more reports about hashtag fuck Konami.
So,
Keep them coming, Sheo.
so Konami pretty much is like abandoning all their fucking big projects at this point, except for that soccer game you were just talking about.
The soccer game.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. You know how they said they were going to start focusing more on the mobile market, but still continue their console games?
Yeah, bullshit.
No.
Who believed that for a second?
Yeah, based on who's
Bold-faced
been
lie.
based on who's been leaving the company, they're pretty much stripping back all development of AAA games except for Pro Evolution Soccer.
Pro Evolution Soccer
Julian
and Metal Gear Online.
Julian Merceron left the company. And additionally, the composer for MGS5 and a lot of other great Konami titles, Rika Muranaka, tweeted saying it's sad that she can't write music for any AAA games anymore. So they have to find another AAA game company, which basically means that Konami isn't looking into developing any more AAA releases. At least nothing that they need her to produce the soundtrack for.
Dude, it's done. Konami's done. Dag said it best. Konami's gonna fade into fucking obscurity with the gaming community.
My question is, what the fuck was the point of that freaking survey they let us fill out?
Well, they gotta know
their old school titles.
They gotta know what pachinko machines to make.
Was that just to gauge like fucking wants and needs for new mobile games based on those?
Oh, I'm sure.
No, they want to know which pachinko machines to make. That's what.
That's not far from the truth either. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's happening.
Well, yeah, they do make the majority of their revenue from pachinko and casino games.
Like, hey, I'm about to say it right now. We'll see a Metal Gear slot machine or pachinko machine
well,
sometime
considering
soon.
there's a Castlevania one already, yeah, undoubtedly.
Okay, hang on. Did they also do Double Dragon? Because I'm trying to think of other fucking games we're going to see casino slots of. Contra. There you go.
Yeah, even adding more insult to injury.
Sunset Riders. Oh god, that was even listed on the survey. They're gonna make me make it into a fucking freemium game. God damn it.
They're probably gonna go for maximum insult to injury. They use that survey to find out more IPs that they want to make into Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh god.
They did Gradius, so maybe they'll do.
That was because they had they had to work with Kazuki Takahashi on that one.
Yeah, they made her. Why not? They made a Gradius card. They're gonna make a Simon Belmont card next.
Actually, that would be kind of neat. I would play more Yu-Gi-Oh if they had their IPs as archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh. I summoned my boss monster, Cormano. Double shotgun to the face, bro.
All I can imagine is a rare variant of compulsory evacuation device that just has an image of Snake fultoning away a goat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Cardboard box equip spell. Can't be targeted for effects. Or attacked.
Oh, God. Do we have anything else on Konami, or was this the last one we had?
No, that's about it. I think we got.
Is that the end of the fuck Konami tirade?
Yeah, they're done. They're fucking done, dude. And dudettes. Like, seriously. So let's actually leave off with a pretty neat fucking God, what the fuck would you even call this?
I never saw
A
this.
trailer.
It's a movie called Hardcore.
Yeah, so its premise is basically creating an entire movie in first person.
Oh, so that thing
Yeah.
from Doom movie that everyone hated.
Yeah, except this is the whole thing. Like, the whole thing plays out like a cutscene in a first-person shooter. Like you're watching. You have to
Does the
assume
main
it's
character
itself.
ever speak?
No, from the trailer he never speaks.
Why not just slap the Hitman name on it then?
They did that with another movie.
Just ruin everything all at once.
They did that with Hitman already.
Yeah, but they put first person sections in that. No.
No, again,
Oh.
this is an indie film though. Something. It's a small budget movie. It's somebody made.
And the trailer did look pretty cool. Like, by all means,
have to look at it
we'll
later.
post it up on Facebook and Twitter as well, so you guys can check it out. It doesn't look that bad. I'd probably watch this. Put it in my fantasy
Yeah.
theater. Still need to learn the rules of how that fucking game works.
That's it? That's all we got?
Yeah, that's kind of all we got. Like,
It's like
this,
we'll have to get the trailer up to show people.
yeah, so we'll get that up there for people to check it out on our Facebook and Twitter page, which you can find by scrolling down right now if you're watching live and pressing those buttons right there.
Click them real good.
Actually, hell, even if you're like watching this on YouTube right now, dude, the fucking buttons are right there on the screen. Like, you see those icons right there?
You can click those.
Well, you can't really click those because that would mean you'd pause the video.
Well, not if you put annotations up that have links to those.
Oh yeah, huh? We could do that. Or
That's what I thought you had already done.
shit, why haven't I done that yet? God damn it! Now I got to put annotations up. Here we go. Bam.
I cast memory lapse. The audience forgot the last 5 seconds. We didn't talk about anything.
So anyway, dude, there's methods you should go check us out on our other media outlets, because we like to post shit up every now and then about other news articles that we probably just don't really feel has enough weight to it to put on the show.
We
Little
like
things
to,
that are noteworthy.
yeah, and we like to shit post about news too.
Or you could watch, TKO put up a video of Goku fighting everyone from Street Fighter 2.
Yeah,
That was a thing, folks.
It was kind of entertaining.
Speaking of shit posting,
Last thing.
might as well mention it.
Oh my god.
Is that a fucking carbonite fridge?
That's great.
Yes.
No, it's a fridge?
Yep, it's a
I
mini
thought it was
fridge.
a PC case.
No, it's a mini fridge.
Because, okay, both of those ideas are cool.
I'd kind of want that.
Yeah.
I would want...
That's like one of those
It totally looks like a PC case.
Hang on
Yeah.
though. Okay, so is that one of those little mini fridges that you put on your desk that holds just one drink, or are we talking like full on mini?
What's the size?
Oh, it's a 10 by 7.5.
So yeah, it
Mini
holds a
so
couple of
yeah.
cans of soda.
Okay.
But yeah, apparently if you pre-order the deluxe edition of Star Wars Battlefront at Walmart, you get a Han Solo mini fridge that has
Oh, it's
has
the
Han
pre-order
Solo and
bonus.
Yeah.
What?
Neat.
Okay, is that just an image or is it actually like stick out and embossed?
I'm gonna go to the actual website and figure that out.
I'm getting the
The
feeling that's
picture
an
that they're
image.
showing looks like it's just got a fucking sticker on the front.
Yeah,
which is
that would be
baloney.
kind of. I
But-
mean, it is a free pre-order thing. So.
By the way, Sweeney Sheo, I know, right? Isn't that weird?
what did they say?
Totally fucking weird, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
what's going on here? Oh, excellent.
He even attempted to play some War Thunder the other day on stream.
No.
I'm
Hold
fucking
on.
weirded out by that shit, guys.
Okay, no, yeah, it is just a.
Yeah, that's a
image.
picture.
It
It's
just-
just a fucking sticker on the front. Oh god damn it! They missed
Damn.
an opportunity there.
That would have been
oh
cool.
well, there's your answer. It
Yeah, it
holds.
holds a 6-pack.
Okay, yeah. So that would be something that would just you could put on a desk, right? Probably even USB
Yeah.
powered.
I wouldn't even
I
call
don't-
it. Is it? Does it actually plug into anything,
I think so. Yeah.
or is it just a fucking cooler?
I'm really sure that's
plugs
like
in.
yeah, I'm really sure that's one of those USB powered fridges that I'll sometimes see on ThinkGeek.
It's just too bad it's only It's
God,
then
speaking
again,
of, I haven't been to that site in a while.
you'd have to like buy this for 130 on top of the game's price if you wanted an actual embossed thing of Han Solo on
Yeah.
there.
Anyway, we're going overtime here, folks. So, this is Dr. Captain.
I guess I'm the loud kid.
And I think I'm the NPC.
And I think this is everyone here saying, good game, everyone.
Well,
Yeah.
Good game.
I think.
Better, Dag.
I don't know. Yeah, seriously, Dag, man, fucking get good.
Get well.
Well, good.
Acquire proficiency in health.